How's it going? Welcome back to the show. This is You Made Roscoe. I am Roscoe, and I got the partners in crime in the building, and both of them. I got both partners in crime in the building at the same time, which is, it's been a rarity as of late, but there's been a lot of reasons for that, which is, a whole nother topic. But today, squad, what it do? First of all, I got Peeps in the building. What it do, my dude?
We are the Griselda of YouTube right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We here. You know, so welcome all of you guys at Roscoe Village, all of you newcomers who just stumbled across. Welcome. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got diplomatic immunity for right now. You know what I'm saying? So nobody can touch y'all. So welcome.
Yeah, no, and all I want to know is if we Griselda, who is West Side Gun, Peeps?
Fly guy, come on, man.
who,
I'm gonna
who,
start playing with my dude.
yeah,
Oh,
no, who,
we got. Hey, look.
Fly
I
guy.
gotta give it that. I gotta give that to Cel, man.
yeah,
I gotta give
no,
it
Fly
to Cel,
guy,
man.
man.
I gotta
Sale,
Fly
give it to
guy.
Cel. Cel was fucking with West Side Gunner from the very beginning.
yeah, yeah, no, we
From
got to
the
get at you, Sale.
very,
We got to get at
very
you, Sale.
beginning.
What's
And
And
up, man?
Sale is something of a fly god himself.
I
So
swear I
it's
try to
true,
be.
true.
yeah,
Y'all need to follow Cel on TikTok, man. Like he be stunting,
yeah,
man. For
he,
real.
he's something.
Y'all laughing. I'm serious.
Yeah, no. So the West Side Gun. If you watch it, we got somebody to give you a run for your money. If
Yeah,
you
man,
if you
holler
want to
at
come
me,
on,
man. I would love to meet that dude,
you know.
man. That's my dude.
And speaking of sales, speaking of fly gods, we got our own fly god, Celly Cell in the building.
Man,
To do my dude.
brother Roscoe, how's it doing? It's been a minute, Roscoe Village. I miss y'all. I hope y'all out there doing the best y'all can in this crazy world, man. Taking the good from the bad, man, and just pushing forward, man. I miss y'all. And of course, what's happening?
Yeah. We was waiting for that. You know what I mean? I was wondering if you was gonna seal it with the what's happening, but
Man, I got
Hey,
you. I
if you gonna
got
be
you,
West
man.
Side Gunner of the group, I need the ad libs too, man. Come on, man.
yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna come up
You
with my
got
own. I'll figure it out. I got y'all. I'll come up with my little own. I ain't gonna steal West Side. That's him.
right.
That's
Yeah.
him. I'll figure out something.
But just don't be like Cole and Martin and be coming up with no don't
Nah,
do
nah,
no
nah, 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 nah. I gotta have something that sticks, man.
right
You know when you hear that, brrr, you already know
right
it's
right
about to get crazy.
right but yeah, before we start talking about Griselda all day, me, Sales, Peeps, we are in the building today to actually react to Chris Rock stand up. And if I'm not mistaken, according to the title up there, this is his TV debut. So the first time that anybody saw Chris Rock on TV was right here on the Joan Rivers Late Show back in
Shit, Ace.
1987. You know, yeah. What was y'all doing in 1987? That's what I want to know.
Probably either still drinking formula milk, trying to crawl or walk by there. Shit, depending on what month. Shit, I wasn't even a year yet, or maybe a little over a year. I ain't.
Just popped out. Just popped out.
Pretty much. I didn't even know he was around that long. Shit.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I was on Infamil during that time. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Infamil or whatnot. But you know what I'm saying? That's what I was doing, man. Hey, why it look like from this thumbnail right here, man? Look like she doing some sort of anamorph type thing, man. Like she done
Yeah.
morphed from the
No,
dog
no.
into Joan Rivers.
You know what it is, peeps? I just called it mid frame or something like that.
Hey
You
man,
know,
you a master, boy. Like that's well timed right there, man.
like she finna transform into a wildebeest or something. I don't know, but yeah, no, we call it a mid transformation is what's happening. So, before me, Sale, and Peeps actually get into the video, You know, we want to ask that everybody please subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you hit the notification bell. Also, make sure that you check out Chris Rock. You can check out Joan Rivers too. Joan Rivers, she's not with us no more, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, I want to say that she's not with us, but you know, in spirit she is. You know, so yeah, no, support Chris Rock, support Joan Rivers, go over to their pages. Even with the people who are not here, you know, somebody's holding them down, you know, as well. So yeah, no, we're gonna go ahead and get into it. So let's do it.
Is making his television debut tonight, and I'm thrilled to have him here. He's just wonderful. He's a regular performer at the comic strip in New York City, and he'll be seen in HBO's Uptown Comedy Express and in the new Beverly Hills Cop 2, premiering May 19th. Will you please welcome Chris Rock?
What's up? I was driving down the street, saw a prostitute, asked her how much. She said, $300, I'll do anything you want. I said, bitch, paint my house. I'm 21, I live at home, I gotta move out. I have to move out. Because everybody in my neighborhood, nobody ever moves out. I have friends that are 28 years old and live at home. This is pathetic. There's nothing more pathetic than a 28-year-old man that lives at home. Only one thing, and that's any woman willing to sneak into his room. So once you pay taxes, you shouldn't have to tiptoe past anybody. And I live at home, and my mother likes to clean up my room. And whenever my mother cleans up my room, she always takes out all my dirty magazines. And whenever your mother takes your dirty magazines, you can't say anything about it. If she don't say nothing, you don't say nothing. You had to play it off like they were never there in the first place. And you're sitting there eating breakfast with your mother, and there's like that tension at the breakfast table because you're not like her little baby anymore. You're like some pervert she's giving birth to. So you try to strike up any kind of conversation, you know, like, Ma, have you seen my baseball glove? Your mother goes, well, maybe you left it in the penthouse. Sometimes you don't find out until it's like too late. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning, you need your book before you go to bed, right? You're looking around, so you have to search the whole house for any picture with a woman on it. And finally...
Yeah, before you even get into that, let me push it back. Let me push it back. Let me do like, let's just say that right there. All right. So that was Chris Rock. You know what I mean? Let me enlarge us here a little bit. Let's do that. And Cel, I'm gonna ask you first. What was your initial reaction?
Let's start with Miss Rivers, man. The big hair of the '80s, man.
Yeah,
that was like one of the things, and her shit looks perfect, man. She's there.
Yeah,
super big hairstyle, but now we get to Mr. Rock in that curl, luscious. It's not dry, looks wet, you know. Exactly. You know, we checking out the fit. We see the suit jacket, man. Looks kind of big on his skinny ass, but you know, he could have got that altered a little bit. But we're not gonna knock it out. Peep the shoes too. I don't know if you peep the shoes with the socks, but
did you peep the strut? Did you peep the strut coming out? Like that was the classic Chris Rock walk that he came out with, you know.
That walk was a bit zesty, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you, man. I'm like, oh, okay, Chris, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if he was trying to summon his Travolta or something, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know?
But 21, you could tell, well, I can tell that, you know, he's definitely young in the game, just off of this. And I don't know if he's a little nervous or not, but just peeping his body language just seems like it just a little bit. But shit. Looking at where he's at now compared to this, man, he done came a long way, man. So respect to him, man.
Respect to him. Peeps, what about you?
Yeah, you can tell like he hasn't become Chris Rock yet. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? He hasn't become that guy. But this is the building blocks to him. This is the evolution of Chris Rock. Um, and it's really cool to see. I mean, even with his jokes, it feels like pre Chris Rock. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Um, but you can tell that he's from that school of Eddie Murphy. He's from that school of Richard Pryor. You know what I'm saying? He's from that line. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is actually pretty refreshing to see a young legend in his development.
Yeah.
No, I think y'all said some important stuff, you know, as far as like this being uh the building blocks towards you know what he would eventually become. I think this is like I see the template for what he would eventually become, and what Peep said about, you know, the lineage that he comes from, the Richard Pryors and Eddie Murphys. When you named all of them, the common factor that popped out into my head was the storytelling, you know.
Mm.
And so like I thought it was perfect that you named them with him, you know what I mean, in that respect. And we could keep on going, but let's keep on going.
One more
Sure.
thing. The
No, no,
300, the
go ahead.
300 for the paint of the house. I 100% agree. I mean, you adjust for inflation and the numbers is crazy. Like 300 for
Yeah.
back then, like 80,
Like
87.
almost. That's like almost probably.
They popping it off for $40 right now. And I've heard that the prices is dropping even lower right now.
Yeah,
Just
it's rough.
saying, man.
It's rough out there, you know. And I blame you know nowadays we blame everything on COVID, you know, like
Yeah, yep. Yep.
so the prostitution game, I'm sure they suffered. That nobody
Yeah.
thought about them during COVID. During COVID.
And the virtual pimping that's going on right now. See, with that's a whole other episode right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Uh, what has changed since 1987
A
in
lot.
comparison to right now? Like
That'll be an interesting topic.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, we gonna keep on going, but no, dude. Oh my Jesus, we just opened up Pandora's box with that one. We just opened it. Yeah, no, let's yeah, let's keep it going, man.
Eating breakfast with your mother and there's like that tension at the breakfast table because you're not like her little baby anymore. You're like some pervert she's giving birth to. So you try to strike up any kind of conversation, like, Ma, have you seen my baseball glove? Your mother goes, well, maybe you left it in the penthouse. Sometimes you don't find out until it's like too late. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. You need your book before you go to bed, right? You're looking around, so you have to search the whole house for any picture with a woman on it. And finally, you settle for Aunt Jemima. It was
Peeps, you settling for Aunt Jemima?
shout out to the BBWs out there, man. Shout out to the late 19th century BBWs out there.
I mean, it kind of makes sense because y'all remember the bottle. It was like a
Yeah.
makeup of her actual body. She had some cakes in the back, man. So I mean, it could work. I
Oh,
wouldn't know, but it could have worked.
yeah. So you going, Cel, in other words.
I mean, if it's 3 o'clock in the morning and mom's done took my books and I can't find no videos and I'm trying to get one off before I go to sleep, man. I
Your mama
mean,
is that?
I mean,
the mind is
not
a
only does
wonderful
she have
thing.
strong, not only does she have strong hands for working in the fields, you know what I'm saying? And the bonnet, you know what I'm saying? She probably got some nice skin because she been working out in the sun. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, man, don't underestimate, man, Aunt your mama, man.
I'm just
You know what I'm
saying, the
saying? And
mind,
for the
the
ladies out there,
imagination.
we have Uncle Ben for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
No, we gonna keep it going because we gonna get banned over Aunt Jemima. I could tell. Like they gonna be like, so y'all just sexualized Aunt Jemima on in front of everybody, the world. But
I'm just saying.
yeah, no, let's keep it going.
table, y'all see how dirty that joke really is, okay? Oh, man. So I just got out the hospital. I had a seizure. I was making a sandwich at the time, so I stabbed my mother and 4 brothers. I didn't even know I had epilepsy until I heard Run DMC. As soon as the music came on, I had to stab somebody. You ever see Run DMC? Yo, man, we don't provoke violence. Yeah, man, no matter what Run DMC sing, there's gonna be a fight. They can be doing Barry Manilow songs, and it'll be a riot, okay? They come out there, I write songs that make the whole world sing. Mandy, and you came and you gave, and I told you, what's up, you deaf?
No, I'm gonna pause it for a second because I'm not sure if they stopping his set right now. Let me push this back just a little bit. For some odd reason, I feel like they stopping his set, and the confusion on his face is like I'm giggling inside. But Cel, what you thinking about, man?
His transitions, you can tell he's fairly new because his transition it's not flowing. You go from porn to stabbing your mom and your siblings while listening to Run DMC. Maybe I'm thrown off, or maybe I'm just off, but yeah, that kind of just threw me for a minute. I don't know.
All right. What about you, Peeps?
Again, the transition from 1987, if Run DMC is making you murder your family, today's music would probably cause some sort of genocide. You gotta take everybody out. You know what I'm saying? It's a scary time that we live in, man. Like, inflation numbers with hoes and music and making you want to just go out and just mass murder people. Like, we should be really worried right now. I'm scared. This went from funny entertainment to fear.
Yeah.
But what one DMC song is he talking about that make you want to fight, folks?
Yeah, no,
I'm trying to figure that one out. I'm about to go back and listen to their whole little discography.
Yeah, like you're just now getting to like NWA around this time, right?
87, yeah. NWA came on the scene around 88, 89, yeah.
Like there ain't no murder rap going on right now.
Well, I'm confused with Run DMC.
Run DMC is like the hardest thing out there right now. LL Cool J, those are like the hardest guys out there right now. Cool Mo D.
You know what I think they speaking to though? When I think about that time, though, because I'm like right before I turned into a teenager at this time. You know what I mean? So I can kind of remember that climate, and really like hip hop has always drawn, like, even back in the very beginning, if you listen to some stories from the Cool Hercs and all them type of dudes, like hip hop parties always gonna draw some, some craziness. The degrees of craziness have changed over the years. Like way back in the days, you'll get one scrum that would have stopped the party, maybe, one person get shot at or something. When you fast forward 10 years later, it turned into 5 people. Fast forward 10 years later, it turned into, massacres and stuff like that. So I think it's just the evolution or de-evolution of, hip hop, if you will, and what they speaking about, the people that it drew, But we done turned this into a whole like a scientific breakdown. Now it got real, but
I mean, still the 50 years of hip hop, so gotta be on the right track.
But we gonna keep it going. But I like what y'all said about this. It is still him building. So let's get it. I have to say how awkward that was. Like, that would feel like a setup to me. Like
And
on
it looked like
live,
you wanted to say something, but then Joan cut in and kind of stopped him before it looked like he was about to go.
yeah. No, we on live TV, and y'all just left me. Never seen nobody left out on the pond like that.
Right. Where's the director at to help him? Like, hey, we're
Like,
transitioning. We're
right, the
transitioning.
cues.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yo, that's crazy.
Oh, that was crazy. That was crazy.
What happened? You finished too soon?
No,
the band didn't finish too
You know,
fast?
they told me you were gonna come over to me.
All right, so
said no.
go stand over there. We'll do it again. That's live television. You're very funny.
Thank you very much.
What did you do before? You're 20 years old. What did you do before comedy?
Boy, McDonald's for a little while.
You worked or you ate?
I worked there for a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, you ever go like McDonald's and you get online? There's always a guy in front of you that doesn't have enough money to get anything. He's got like 40 cents and he's trying to make a deal. So, yo, check this out, homeboy. Check this out, man. I got 40 cents, man. I got 40 cents. Yo, McNuggets is $1.49. I want you to let me get one McNugget.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Now, Eddie Murphy, did he find you or just has helped you? Or
Eddie, now, they always talk about how Eddie helped me. What
Yeah.
about the help I did for Eddie, okay?
I'm a fool, Chris. Of course.
Red leather, my idea, okay? You know, his name, Eddie, he wanted to call himself Slappy Murphy, you know? I did that. No, Eddie found me. Eddie saw me at the comic strip in New York, and it's been great ever since, man. I mean, he flew me out here, first class. I mean, hooked me up with all the right people.
Yeah, let me stop this for a second before we finish this out. I'm gonna push this back just a little bit. And I think me and Cel, I'm pretty sure noticed something that happened in this little interview here. This I'm gonna see if Cel caught it, caught the same thing that I caught. But Cel, what was you thinking about?
I'm gonna get you sucker after we done.
Yeah, there you go. How
much for one rib? Sure am hungry.
Yeah, I caught that as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Good Lord, that's a lot of money.
Oh man. R.I.P. to late Isaac Hayes, man. A great that movie.
Dude, and that movie was hilarious, and it's so crazy to think like he had this idea for this little skit, for that little part in the movie. He had this idea because I'm gonna get you sucker probably comes out like
that's what I'm saying.
3 years after this. So he had this seed in his pocket for a minute. So that was cool to see that.
Which means Keenan Crazy Behind probably saw this and was like, that's funny. I like that. It kept it in the back of his mind.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Because Living Color is still a couple of years away. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, no lie. So we're gonna go ahead and finish out. Let's do it.
Okay. You know, his name, Eddie, he wanted to call himself Slappy Murphy, you know? I did that. No, Eddie found me. Eddie saw me at the comic strip in New York, and it's been great ever since. And I mean, he flew me out here, first class. I mean, hooked me up with all the right people. I mean, if I didn't know Eddie Murphy, I'd be in Brooklyn right now and ranking on somebody rather than doing a joke. It's like, your mother's butt's so big, when she bend over, they show movies on it, you know?
It's a good joke. You said out there that you live at home in the routine. You said that you live at home. Do you live at home?
Yes.
That's great. You should at 20.
Yeah, but I gotta get out of there. I did the movie. I did HBO. I get a lot of important calls. Like, my father picks up the phone downstairs in between calls. I'm like, I could be talking to a director. I'm like, Chris, could you be in Hawaii next week? I don't know. I'm gonna have to get to my agent. My father picks up the phone. Hey, boy, your poking beans are ready.
Did Did you like being in the movies?
Yes,
Yeah, it's great, isn't
fun.
it?
It was fun working with Eddie, man. He's so good. He's so. This is like a dream. You don't know. You don't know how much this is like unreal to me right now.
Now, you're 20 years old. I want you to remember this when you're 40. Don't let it go to your head because you're very talented. Stay good.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with a very special surprise with a very special friend at this message. It's such a pleasure.
How sweet of that was how sweet of Joe, you know, to
Right.
to give him a attaboy, you know.
Right. And you know what? Chris is what? Almost 60 now?
Is he that old?
And Chris has to be in his 50s.
Yeah, no, when it's just like shocking to hear at first, but then like as I think about it, when it settles in, it's like, yeah, he's somewhere up in there, somewhere close.
Yeah, my man, 58 years old.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
About
I
to be
mean, hell,
59 in February.
me and Cel are 86 babies, and we're almost 40.
Hey, I
You're
look like
older
I'm
than
still in my
us.
20s.
Yeah. No,
Right.
I know I'm a dinosaur. So, like yeah. No,
I tell females I'm 25 and they believe me.
yeah. No, I just tell chicks, hey, you want to jump on this pterodactyl? You want to
You look so young. How old are you? 25.
But this was Chris Rock with his stand-up, his TV debut on the Joan Rivers Late Show. And yes, like I was old enough to probably see the debut of this. I remember when Joan Rivers was like the fill-in for Johnny Carson. So like I go back like that far back, but yeah, no. First of all, Cel, my dude, my man's in there.
Yes, sir.
What was your opinion about this overall?
I'm gonna make it quick because we be pressing.
Oh yeah.
I love how so nervous and unpolished Chris was in this, man. And just humble beginnings, man. I noticed that with a lot of comedians, man, especially ones that really making it. Some of the ones that you really don't hear about, just their humble beginnings and how they started. I love these comedian stories because some of these stories be like, wow. And last but not least, definitely give a shout out to Joan Rivers just for making this whole process for him a lot easier, even after the hiccup, but just how she just transitioned to talking to him and making him feel comfortable and stuff and directing the interview. Love it. Love it. And then just that little gem she said, look back at this 40 years from now. I wonder if he ever did when she said that, just to be like, wow, she called it. Way back when he was 20, 21, she called it. He was going to be big. And long and behold, the man is. So shout out to her, man. That's all I got.
Peeps, what about you?
Just special shout out to Eddie Murphy for peeping talent. Like at that time, you had so many raw people out there. At that time, I mean, you look at you still have people like Jim Carrey running around out there. You think about the whole cast of like in Living Color, the cast that will become the '90s version of Saturday Night Live, the Adam Sandlers, the Chris Farleys, all of those people, they're out there at this point.
Mhm.
And to be able to have that eye, to be able to be like, yeah, this guy got it right here. And Eddie Murphy was the king around that time. 87, he was running it. You know what I'm saying? He was that man. You know what I'm saying? Similar to somebody like Kevin Hart right now for this current generation. You know what I'm saying? Or Dave Chappelle. He was that guy. And man, it's just really cool to like, man, you never know when your shot is gonna come. And you just gotta stay ready, stay humble, and to see young Chris and be and not polished, not fully developed, but to see where he was and where he is now, it's really, really, really astounding. And what Cel says, shout out to Joan Rivers. She was able to will a young 20-something-year-old guy who was probably scared shitless. She was able to will him back, and he was able to reset and deliver some jokes, and she point guarded it really well. And shout out to Joan, man.
Yeah, no, y'all said pretty much all of the stuff that I would be saying about this. To see like his first TV stand up, or him do his first set on TV. It was really cool to see like that. Not only was like for me, like I said, I see the template for the later Chris Rock and all that, and just all not just for him as a comic, but other comics, and how they'll have all of these ideas and skits and stuff that they keep stored for so long. You know what I mean? Like, who knows how long he's been working on any of these specific jokes, you know what I mean? Or that idea that he spoke of, that would eventually end up in "I'm gonna get you, sucker," so it's just really, really cool to see that type of stuff. But and everything that y'all said about Joan Rivers, her professionalism, the way that she as Peeps said, the way she point guarded this, it was like really cool to see that, and yeah, no, this is just a pleasure for me, so yeah, no, I don't think we have to do the whole thumbs up, thumbs down thing. We're gonna get up out of here, but before we do, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the share button, hit the playlist option. You'll end up seeing this in comedy reactions. That's where we have all of this, the stand-ups, anything comedy related. It's going to be in that playlist. So check out that stuff. We have playlists for other stuff. A lot of that is music related, but you see, we do other stuff. You see us. So check out all of the playlists. Cash App, $ You Made Roscoe, PayPal at You Made Roscoe. Super thanks option is available for those who like to show their support or appreciation for what's being done on the page. Any donations will be made to any of those spots, and that's pretty much it. How much time we got here left? A minute and 40 something. Cel, real quick, what you got?
Roscoe Village. I love y'all. I will see y'all on the flip side. Keep doing what y'all doing. Y'all are doing great. Love y'all. See y'all soon.
Peeps.
Yeah, all that. What I'm saying. I hope y'all doing well. Real quick, when he mentioned his dad, all I can think about is Terry Crews. You know what I'm saying? Getting on the phone or whatnot. I thought that was really funny. But I love y'all. Stay up. And yeah, that's it.
Yep. And I'm out of here. Everybody hates you, Chris. Everybody hates you. But yeah, no, we up out of here. We'll see y'all again soon. So till next time, be safe and be good.